Barker, and I'm doing a persuasive speech on why I think couples should live together before getting married. One of the biggest questions when dating is whether to live with each other before marriage. Today I'm going to tell you why I think it's a good idea for couples to live together. More than 70% of couples who get married before the age of 23 do end up in divorce. With that being said, I feel like it's good for everybody to know everything about their spouse before getting married. During my speech, I'm going to explain reasons behind why I feel this way and how I feel like knowing your spouse completely in and out is the best way to go before making that big plunge. So I'm going to tell you a little background about my personal history. After meeting my husband, we only dated for 2 weeks. We ended up living together. We've now been married for 5 years. We have a beautiful baby boy. And I'm not saying that I recommend everybody moving in together after only knowing each other for 2 weeks, but I feel like if you know, you know. Some of the pros about living with your significant other before getting married is knowing their living habits, if they're a messy person, if they're clean. I know some of my biggest pet peeves is just even people not replacing the trash bag in the trash can. So knowing your spouse's cleanliness is a huge thing, and it definitely eliminates some arguments. Also, will your schedules work together? I know there's some people that like to sleep in and take their time during the day, as others like to get up early and get the day started. And I know that I personally have some friends that are that way, and that causes a lot of conflict in their marriage, their schedules together. Also, another big key point of living together is the finance aspect of a relationship. You get to learn, is your partner pay their bills on time? Are they late? Are they able to have a budget, or do they save their money? There's just so many aspects to finances that couples really don't think about before marriage. And actually, finances are one of the leading causes to divorce in America. Another key point is sharing responsibilities. Will your partner help you with chores and cooking and cleaning and just the basic daily things that you guys do together? I know me being a mother and being a wife, working full-time, going to school full-time is exhausting. Coming home and having, a 2,000 square foot house to clean. I got to cook dinner, and it's just exhausting. So it's really important for you to know if your spouse is going to help carry that load with you. There are some cons of moving in together before marriage. The biggest one is, what if it doesn't work? To me, I don't know if I'd look at this as a con, more so a pro. Worst thing you have to do is you got to pack your stuff up. You got to find a new place to live. At least you didn't go through the process of getting married, and now you're turning around and having to get divorced just because you realize that you and this person can't live together, and just you're completely, totally different. So to conclude my speech, when you're thinking about moving in with your significant other, remember these things. Remember to think about your living habits with your spouse to make sure that you guys can coincide together. Think about the financial aspect, making sure that you guys have that in common, and then you guys can pay bills and save and budget together. And then also just carrying out your everyday schedule, making sure that you guys are on the same page about a lot of things. Thank you.